Thank you, Thomas. Parkersburg residents hoping to put the city's sanitation contract with Waste Management before voters have cleared a hurdle to getting the issue on the ballot. Today, the Wood County Clerk's office announced they have approved the cured signature list submitted by the petition committee in April. The list contained nearly 2,000 signatures, of which 1,000 were determined to be valid, according to Wood County Clerk Joe Gonzalez. A minimum of 672 signatures were required. Gonzalez says the signatures were submitted to Parkersburg City Clerk Connie Schaefer and Judge J.D. Bean. Petition committee member Eric Engel says he is pleased that the county clerk had approved the signature list, singling out praise for the volunteers whose efforts made this milestone possible.
So many people work so hard to make this happen, and I'm so proud of them and so proud of that. And I feel like this is democracy in action. Our city charter was written in such a way as to make these petitions possible, and we took advantage of that successfully for the first time in city history.
City Attorney C. Blaine Myers previously said that even with the cured signatures accepted, the city may legally challenge the petitions on the grounds that the ordinance is not subject to referendum because it related to appropriations of funds. Engel said he believes that challenge will be overcome in court if it arises. Myers and City Clerk Connie Schaefer did not respond to our requests for comment. Lubeck